A temporary ceasefire has begun in Gaza, Palestine. The international community hopes the 4-day ceasefire will pave the way for a long-term cessation of hostilities. Discussions have begun in such a situation. Will the Gaza ruling group Hamas be able to recover from the damage of the war? The devastation inflicted on Hamas by the all-out attack by the Israeli forces for more than a month and a half by water, land and air is easy to imagine. For example, if we take into account the claim made by the Israeli military last Thursday, we can get an idea. According to Israel's claims, they bombed more than 300 Hamas positions in Gaza on Thursday. These included Hamas military bases as well as tunnels, arsenals, weapons factories and anti-tank missile bases. According to military sources, Israeli forces have surrounded all Hamas military bases and army units in northern Gaza. Hamas fighters were driven out of areas such as Sheikh Hijlin, Shati refugee camp, Beit Hanum, Rimal, Zaytun, Jabalia, and Beit Lahia. Hamas has lost control of most of northern Gaza. Many fighters were killed. The big question now is how Hamas will turn around after suffering military losses and losing numerous fighters. But the matter is very complicated. For this, Hamas has to recover the areas it lost control, as well as fill the void created by the massive military losses. According to a recent report, the number of fighters in at least 10 Hamas battalions in northern Gaza has reached rock bottom. Many commanders were killed. It is known that there were approximately 140 company fighters in these battalions. A company consists of up to 100 fighters. Before October 7, there were approximately 30,000 Hamas fighters. Some were killed in the surprise attack in Israel. Some have been detained. Military analysts say Hamas has no choice but to deploy new fighters to northern Gaza. Despite the ceasefire, Israeli forces will surround Hamas fighters. At this time, Hamas can move their army units here and there, but it is impossible to return to the previous situation. Meanwhile, Israel has said that they will attack Gaza again after the ceasefire. As a result, it seems that Hamas will not be able to turn around easily.